hello there. Thank you guys out there for spending time with me today. So from the title you can tell I am doing a quick review on a limited edition Wet n Wild eyeshadow that I came across, and I just want to get this information out just in case you can get your hands on this item. So if you're interested in seeing this video from your girl HappilyNappilly 08, just stay tuned and I'll be right back. Alright, so let's get down to business. So, Wet n Wild releases these limited edition eyeshadow palettes. You know, they always do this. And I caught this one last year during the fall 2015, We're the Wild Ones. I think that was the name of it. And the one that I picked up was Shake Your Tail Feather. And I'll give you a better idea. Of course, we all know it comes with those brushes that nobody ever uses. A nice green, turquoise, gold, blue, and purple. I'm going to swatch them all for you so you can see what they look like. This is that turquoise. And you see it's tripping. That's why I don't be messing with Wet n Wild sometimes, because sometimes it's either hit or miss. But look, if you build it up, it's beautiful. We're going to do the green. Now this green is beautiful, which I am wearing it today. I use this palette today. This gold, which is also beautiful. This blue, I'll put on this side, which I'm using today as well. And the purple with specks, which is the most pigmented one to me out the bunch. So as you can see, that's what it looks like. So, I picked up this palette, and I believe it was like $3.79, and then I got it from Walmart, and the beauty concierge, she gave me a coupon for $1 off, so I ended up paying $2.99, which was awesome. And then I had 1,000 points to use, so I paid $1.99. So yeah, this palette is really cool. The one I will say out of it that I don't like is that this green color right here, or the turquoise one, is not as pigmented as I wanted it to be. Because I have it on my eyes right here. That's the color that's all over my lid. And I didn't use a primer today. So if you want to figure out how good your eyeshadow is, use it without a primer, and that will let you know. You know what I'm saying? Eyeshadow should be so pigmented that you don't need a primer. And that's how I look at it. Companies who sell eye makeup has gotten so lazy because they're like, oh, they can just use a primer. No, your stuff should be pigmented. I shouldn't have to use a primer. But anywho, as you can see, there's some parts on my eyes where it looks like it's missing shadow, or it's lighter than in other places. And that's because it took me like 1,000,000 years to pack this color on. So then I ended up putting this one on top of it. And that's the colors you see right here. And then I put this blue on the outside, and I have a little of the gold right in the middle. So I tried to use every color in here. I just didn't want to use the purple because it was too dark. But I still came out with a really good look. The one thing I will say is a con about this, if you use the colors together, they do tend to blend in. Like, you can kind of tell that they're blue, and look at those brows. But anyhow, you can kind of tell that it's blue and green, but not so much. Like, the colors tend to just blend in. And then in my brow area, I used a little of the gold as well. So that's some of the highlight that I have. So it came out with a really good look, but the thing is, Wet n Wild has been so inconsistent lately with their palettes. Like, their eyeshadow used to be bomb. You never had to worry about it. I should not have to swipe this 1,000,000,000 times to get the color, then add this color on top of it. They are very similar, even though they look different in here. They're very similar. So I ended up being able to fake out this look. But you see those little patches right there? The makeup just would not stick. Wet n Wild, what are you doing? Get it together. You know, that bothers me. I don't care if it's a drugstore brand or it's a little bit cheaper. Your stuff should be working regardless. You know, don't compromise your product just to stay in the game. this is a very nice palette, and I wish I use it more than I do, but I just hate that some of the colors kind of start looking like each other if you use them all together. So like if I just use these two or these two or these two, or maybe these two or these three or these, it'll be okay, but these colors are just too much in the same family that they will actually start looking alike, and I don't like that. But overall, Wet n Wild did produce a nice palette. I didn't buy the other palettes because they just didn't speak to me. Like, I have a million eyeshadow palettes. So there had to be something special about this palette, and it was the colors. I just really thought this was a weird color scheme to put together, and I want to see what looks I could come up with. So if you can get your hands on this, please do so. This is a really good effort put forth by them. This color right here isn't all that, but you can mix it with this one and you'll still get the same effect. So I hope I've answered your questions. If I have not, write down below. Let me know what you'd like to know. If you want a tutorial, let me know. I can make that happen as well. And if you like what you saw, give me a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, shame on you. Hit that button now. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching, and you guys stay classy.